reactionary. Stop reacting. Get planning, get bloody organised, and do something different. As the last speaker said, and several speakers have said, all the chitter-chatter in the world ain't changing shit. Get organised, get political if necessary. Even speaking on politics, I ran in politics in 2013. My sons are now 29, 23, and 24 now. I ran in politics in the Labour Party because, you know, it was easy to get in. I ran in politics. I weren't supposed to be voted in. When I listened to the people, the way how they talk about black people, I was like, raw. But I stood up and I was like, not on my watch. Yeah. I got voted in. You know, within 2 days, my house was raided by police. My front door was twisted off, mashed up. My sons were followed. My sons had a gun held to their head with, you know, the red light. All of them things that happened. Every time my sons went out, they would be picked up by police and put in the back of a van and threatened with a beating. My sons, because I raised kings out here and I raised no fool, my son said, put your hands on me and see what happens. Do you know who my mum is? That's all they said. You know, they had to release my boy because I infiltrated myself in every single political sphere, every single government agency, every one of them. Because I want to know what you've got planned for my sons. Because I'm only raising kings out here. I'm now burying my picnic. I only paid for my funeral, but I ain't burying my sons. My sons have got to bury me. So that's what I did. And then thereafter, they raided my house again. And I'm a single woman. Remember, I told you I'm already a widow, so I'm there by myself. My sons are barricading the door. As soon as I saw my sons barricading the door, I said, later. I ain't doing this for my community. I have to do well for my children in my house. I stood down and I started the Black Child Agenda. I said, if I can't come inside Uno House, I will build my own and start this thing as a one-woman army with my 3,000 ancestors behind me. And I will step on all of your necks, and that's all I've been doing since 2011 to date. Unapologetically, 99.9% shutdown rate when it comes to overturning and defending our kids. So that's who I am, that's what I do, and I don't apologize for it. A lot of people say, oh, why don't you deal with white people? I deal with everybody. But you see, if it comes between the two, my children come first, because you know what it is? Them youths that are out there with the knives, they tried to take one of my son's lives one day. Unprovoked attack. And I knew that that kid had been permanently excluded and he's probably got mental health. What happened when I looked him up? My brothers and sisters, I got 22 of them by the way, found where he lived that night. 8 hours of surgery, my son's been cut from here to here. Took out all his organs to sew him back up. Because why? He split up a fight. I nearly lost my child, Miss Seminar, bury me picnic. And like I said, most of them kids on the road doing the madness that they're doing have been kicked out of school for what? Foolishness. Yeah? These Babylon dirty beasts, I'm coming. These Babylon dirty beasts that are out there are filming your kids, your sons and your daughters, doing sexual acts on each other and threatening them. If they don't do what they're told, they're going to post it on the internet. So understand what's going on with our kids. That's who I'm about. I only represent kids. I'm not interested in us as the elders. I'm sorry. When it comes to our kids, they're the new generation. And if we ain't supporting them and they're looking at us like, later, you can't chat to me. Because where are you? No problem. I'm not going to be 15 minutes. I'm going to be 2. Okay, that's cool. When it comes to our kids and they look at us and we see the disrespect, it's not disrespect. It's anger. It's not disrespect. It's disillusion. We need to show them. So we're there. Regardless of what they've done sometimes, we need to make them understand that we're here for you and we will represent you. If we see our youths on road and they're carrying